Do you use the word literally like literally every other second? And you're starting to lose friends? Does your friend Gwynnifer never use the word literally, but you literally don't know how she does it? Hi, I'm Dr. Clay Zuba, inventor of Zubify, and I can help you. The word literally is an overused and misused word in America, and it isn't exactly destroying the country, but it isn't helping either. Today I'll help you see why, and I'll explain some ways that you can cut it out. I literally can't understand why people your age misuse the word literally so much. You might do it because all your friends do it. You might do it because you see people on TV do it and you think that they must be smart, but you're doing it wrong. You might think that I am very old and I should just give up because I'll never understand how cool you are and you're never going to stop doing it and you don't care. But I will not give up. And many other people won't give up either. And one day, continuing to misuse the word literally all your life might turn out just not to be worth it. So just bear with me a few minutes and allow me to explain. Literally means the opposite of figuratively. In order to understand why you shouldn't use the word literally so much, you have to understand the difference between literally and figuratively. Allow me to explain using a clip from a popular children's film that I heard that you like.
It is very useful, whether one is young or in late middle age, to know the difference between literally and figuratively. Literally is a word which here means that something is actually happening, whereas figuratively is a word which means it just feels like it's happening.
The word figuratively is where we get the phrase figurative language, and many of those literary devices of comparison that you like so much, like similes, metaphors, and analogies. These are all examples of figurative language. For example, when you're talking to your friend Jenny and you say that you're drowning in homework, that is figurative language. You're saying that your homework is like water and that you feel like you are ingesting or taking in or being inundated with so much homework that you feel like it's going into your lungs and that you're drowning because you're going to die, but you're not going to die. In this case, it's just an exaggeration for effect. By saying literally, though, you're exaggerating again. Therefore, using the word literally is redundant. Today's helper is Baby Snuggles. If you love cats that like to nap and give themselves baths, then you would love this baby girl. Today, I'm hoping she'll really help us make this video and help make it great. Thanks, Snug. Snug. You might already understand this and just be using the word literally because you think it's cool. And you think that it's obvious that you don't mean literally when you say literally. But there are still reasons not to misuse literally. Number one, you sound dumb. Allow me to explain using this clip from this popular dating show that I heard that you like called Love is Blind. In this example, the person said that they literally are looking for a best friend.
Yeah. I want to be able to say that I was with somebody for my entire life. I was looking for a best friend. I'm literally looking for like that best friend, that companion that your dad wants for you.
They just sound silly, and it gets even a little creepy when they use it in the context of that woman's dad, right? Another reason, as I mentioned earlier, is that you don't need to use the word literally when you're just exaggerating because using figurative language already exaggerates. Allow me to explain using another clip from that TV show you like called Love is Blind.
I like a lot of things about Bartiz. I feel like we literally might be the same person. We have the same interest.
In this example, the person used the word literally as an intensifier because they're just trying to exaggerate how much they identify with the other person, kind of like hyperbole. But it isn't really necessary to exaggerate, especially like in this case, all you're really saying is that you both like to work out. Now, using figurative language followed by the word literally can also just be vague. Say you're talking to your friend Matilda and you tell Matilda that your mutual friend Bethany is literally acting insane with jealousy. You might think this is fine because obviously Matilda knows that you don't think that Bethany needs to go to a psychiatric hospital, but it also isn't very descriptive in any way. Matilda knows that you disagree with Bethany's behavior in some way, but she really doesn't know how she was acting that makes you upset so much. This is where using the word literally becomes a big problem, because the listener or reader knows that you're exaggerating, but they really don't know what you're trying to communicate. Rhetorically, you're just being manipulative by exaggerating another person's action. In my opinion, this misuse of the word literally also points to a kind of moral and aesthetic vacuousness. You shouldn't tell your parents that they are literally killing you just because they want to take lots of selfies with you, because this just isn't true, and it kind of suggests a certain amount of narcissism and self-pity. It's emotionally manipulative, and it's an unfair way to try to get what you want. Your parents also know this, and because of this, it's probably not going to help you. Everyone's parents annoy them sometimes. Get over it. Finally, misusing the word literally might slip into your writing and undermine your credibility with readers and with your teachers and with readers on any of your AP exams or your college essays. You might think that you're literally not going to do this, but literally, I've seen it happen over and over again. When you speak a certain way, over and over out loud, it becomes ingrained in your thought patterns, and it's more likely to slip in to situations where you don't mean it to slip into. You should only use the word literally when you think there might be misunderstanding about whether or not you are speaking literally or figuratively. Let me use another film clip to illustrate my point. In this clip,
Ma'am, Dan and Amy for you.
What?
Ma'am, Jonah shot himself in the foot.
Oh my God. What did he do this time?
No, he literally shot himself in the foot. We're in the ER.
Turn on CNN, ma'am. It's on right now.
Turn on the thick.
These are the woods where I used to hunt with my stepfather. And he taught me the proper way.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
the person on the other end of the telephone knows that the character Jonah is a fool, and she expects him to do things that cause big problems, which is what the metaphor shoots himself in the foot means. However, the other character realizes that she misunderstands what he is saying, and he uses the word literally to clarify that the character actually literally shot himself in the foot with a gun. If I've done my job here and explained to you why you shouldn't misuse the word literally, you might be in a panic, and you might be wondering how you can avoid using it incorrectly. Let me give you 2 tips. 1, you can just not use it when you mean figuratively. When you tell Matilda that you're literally drowning in homework, just say you're drowning in homework. She'll get it without you using the word literally. If you're using the word literally to exaggerate and as an intensifier, just say something else besides literally. Instead of saying, I'm literally looking for my best friend in this relationship, just say, I'm truly looking for my best friend. See how much better that sounds? This video probably hasn't saved American civilization, but I hope it's at least helped you understand the pitfalls of misusing the word literally and explain some ways that you can avoid misusing this word. Thanks a lot for watching Zubify. I hope you come back for more Zubify.